Peace family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about why the opposition is always smirking. You know what I'm saying? Why do they always have these weird little annoying ass smirks on their face that just make you want to slap the shit out of them? It took me a little bit to understand the smirk, right? And I only say it took me a little while to understand the smirk because I was building wisdom, but I didn't have the knowledge. So once I started researching and was able to obtain the knowledge, then it made everything make sense. And the smirk is really a smile within. A smirk is a smile within. It's one of those things, like, before I put it on their side, but it's one of those things where your muscles, your face muscles always tends to formulate how you're feeling on the inside. So let's say somebody walked past me and they was doing something silly and they fell, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was funny on the inside, but I tried really hard not to laugh on the outside. 9 times out of 10, my face is gonna do something like, it's going to try to reflect how I feel inward, outward. That's why I always tell people to be mindful of the facial muscles, because you cannot do a lot of faking with the facial muscles. If somebody's feeling and being disgusted inside, it's gonna show, just like this right here. Even when I have to say it, it's like, but I realized the smirk, right? This is how you know you're dealing with the opposition. The smirk comes about when you're going through something, present time, or if you're getting ready to go through something and you can feel it, you just know you're getting ready to go through something. The opposition enjoys it. They enjoy it. They love when you get to these spaces of not being able to put out your brightest light, you know, when you not putting out the best energy that you could put out, when you communicate outwardly with them and you're talking about shit that's pulling you downward, not the shit that you're doing that's going upward. You know what I'm saying? They enjoy and love all of this shit. The oppositions are the ones beside you where you ask them, hey, could you help me put on my other shoe? And instead of them helping you with the other shoe, they're gonna come down and start helping you with the same shoe that you're already putting on. Once you understand that these motherfuckers are really retarded, like they are really, really retarded. And I say that because there's no way that you could think that I don't understand or see what the fuck is happening. I tell anybody that come in my space, and I know like the rest of us chosen ones, like, we can just see through you. It doesn't take a whole lot. It's just a little bit engagement and interaction with you, and we can see through you. Like, I know a lot of people say these things, and it doesn't matter if anybody fucking believe you or not, but the ones that know that they can and they possess this shit, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. The smirks is letting you know that they are on demon time. That they full out witchy witch motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They have every play in their book to help pull your energy down, to help not push you in a better position. Actually, to help pull you so you can slingshot them forward. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's like, fortunately and unfortunately, I was built for this shit, and I've been in this shit for 36 years now. So it's like, for me, doing it this long and understanding these things, it's like, my guard is never down. My guard is never down because there's always some kind of witchy witch demon beside me. So there is only few times when I'm around people where I can actually settle and my guard is down. But as of recently, I haven't experienced that without being in my own personal space. And I realized moving around guarded up still like that, like it still takes me a little bit to kind of fucking breathe and put my guard down and realize, all right, it's just you in your space. You know what I'm saying? These other beings and entities, they're gonna take up space in our life, in our spiritual realm. But you just have to understand that they don't have your best interests at heart. I don't give a fuck how long you know them. I don't give a fuck what you communicate or think you can call them and talk to them about. Like, I got this one person that's always trying to figure out something deep inside of me when I wear my shit on my sleeve. I am one of the most expressive beings out here possible. That this is even only flowing because I'm just up here being me. I don't have no script. I don't have no other extra thing that I go out and do. Like, this is me 24/7. But then you have people around you who will make it seem like they want parts in your life, and the whole time when you're up and you're flowing, they're kind of frowning. They're kind of giving half-ass congratulations or good jobs or whatever the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? But the minute you got some other shit going on, because we already understand you're not always gonna be up here. It's a roller coaster. So, bitch, just because I'm not up here right this second, I got shit going on because I'm going this way before I go back up, don't mean that I'm always gonna be in this space. So you can sit there and smirk and smile, and it's all because of the witchy shit that they have going on and all the secrets and shit that they have going on. Like, it's no way you could come into my life and not be a witch and me not know. It's not possible. I have so much of me out here in this universe on my channel. People study, go into this shit. Like, it's no way that I would not be able to tell. And when it gets to these places, it's like, I don't mind the smirks because I just did a video on what do you want. So when you're smirking and smiling in my face in my spirit world, I already figured out what it is you want, and I already figured out what I want and why we're even having this exchange. The energy isn't going to be the best that I'm getting from you because I don't expect that from a witchy witch. You know what I'm saying? But I know that when I interact with the matrix, when I make transactions, it's always not going to be the best feeling. But sometimes I have to fucking run into Target to get some shit. I don't want to go into Target. I may have to go to Walmart. I don't want to fucking go to Walmart. But I have to go in and do these things, and I take the same approach when I have to deal with these witchy witch motherfuckers that's just sitting around smirking and smiling and doing everything they can to just take up your time. They take up your time. They take up your fucking time. That's all they want to do is take up. They already know that they can't really talk shit about you because you're not flowing low vibrational anymore. So only thing they can do is help distract you. And they definitely is not going to do anything helpful to pull you out any situations besides smirk and smile. Because the demon won't let them. They got contracts they sign. They got contracts. I hit somebody with some information. This other last witchy motherfucker that's trying to get in the goddamn picture. It's like, I done told this other motherfucker that my fucking BM had epilepsy. I accepted this retarded ass bitch with epilepsy and dealt with her for 5 years for this witchy witch to still do her own thing. The last person had some weird shit going on with them. This one decides not to tell me and wait for me to see the shit myself and then just be like, oh, well, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Bitch, it's not. But if I have some health shit going on with me and I meet somebody, I'm going to engage in and let them know. Opposed from keeping everything a secret and smirking and smiling and doing all this other witchy ass shit. What happens is a tally gets taken. From the time you run into a being to the time you separate, a tally is being taken. There's a mark. I keep engaging with you. Oh well, there's another mark. Keep engaging with you. Oh well, there's another mark. it's a tally being built. You know what I'm saying? And I do that for me per se because I don't want to just throw every single being into the trash can. Even though it's a lot that goes over there. I know the trash can is pretty fucking full. It's a lot that goes over there, but I don't personally want to do that. So that's why I dive in and tend to give more opportunity and chances than what the fuck needs to be given. To be honest, because every time I see that smirk and smile when I be talking to one of them, and it's usually FaceTime because in person I'm usually not really that engaged with them physically, because I know don't stare at them because they just trying to fucking manipulate your energy more. It's like this is all they do. So when they're not around you, you just have to understand they're working and figuring out different methods to manipulate your fucking energy. How many times can they fucking be in your space, you know what time it is, what you have going on, what you doing, and then they keep doing nothing or the opposite? You know what I'm saying? So it's a process of understanding that it's a war going on. It's a war going on. And it's gonna be hard to put your guard down when you already know 9 out of 10 people is gonna be an opposition. And then the people that get next to you starts lying and manipulating, and lying is like, it's huge on their board. They can lie like saying they just fucking woke up and they've been up for hours. They will lie about everything. When I say everything, everything. And it's hard, it makes it harder for them to push their lies out and to keep up with their stories. Like the motherfucker which you wish that I kind of communicate with a little bit now was telling me before how they last previous ship that they was on, they was like this housewife material and blah 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 and all this other shit. But a motherfucker don't even know that when you clean the dishes, you gotta clean the counters too. You do the whole kitchen. The whole kitchen. It was so much shit that I be seeing that I was seeing that it's just like this. It's just all fucking talk. It's just all manipulation and talk. And then it smirks and smiles when they done been able to put this shit on you enough to distract you enough from almost pulling you away from your purpose or what you had going on. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. Consistent. They're consistent at it. Because they already signed the contract. They don't have a choice. They don't have no choice. The rest of their inner space is all shit. It's all shit and disgusting. That's what it is. It's like, I always like to put Freddy Krueger on the inside of them. The little burnt up skin and all toasted and shit. Like that's what I get the vibes from of these beings when you see people going through shit and your thing to do is to smirk and smile. Like, if I had a physical female I could pull out my back pocket every time I had a weird witchy bitch do that shit, I'd be like, huh, pull it out. She'd slap this shit out the bitch, because I don't hit females, but I would have one on deck that will. I try to tell you, enough of y'all haven't been in enough physical altercations to really even understand, like, people will put their hands on you. People will put their hands on you. They censored everything down now, you know what I'm saying, but the threat of physical harm always changes a motherfucker's perspective. That's why they used to do the ass whoopers, and that's why slavery, for the ones who did have to experience it, was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately for me, my ancestral history didn't follow that shit. You know what I'm saying? I am from here. I am a natural native of the Americas, of this land. Fuck America the business, but of Turtle Island, this land itself. My grandmother fucking lived in Philly, moved to Florida, had my mom, they moved from Florida to Syracuse, and that's where we was born. They did a lot of traveling. All the stories that people get about this slavery shit be mind-blowing to me, because I knew that it would be no way in hell my genetics would still be here. Because I would have been jumped out the window for my people. I would have been gone. Shoo, I'm on the next journey. These jeans would have been gone, nigga. Ain't no way. They have to manipulate. They have to manipulate. It's no way. It's no way. And I'm not the only one that operate like this. I guarantee you. It's no way. Whether Nat Turner was real or not, it's plenty of other beings out here. They had the whole Haiti wars. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is not for that submissive, oh, I'm gonna sit down and do whatever the fuck they telling me to do kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We do got real warriors out here. Believe that. I ain't gonna run it up too long. Y'all tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.